Okay, I promise it's not just going to be toy news on the channel all month. It's just some of the figures I've been wanting to get that come out this month or have been out previously I haven't gotten yet and haven't been able to do reviews. And there's just been a lot of toy news that I want to talk about. New York Comic Con is getting underway, and I have some images from havoktoys on Instagram of some new S.H. Figuarts Dragon Ball figures that have been put on display. I take no credit for these images. Because of how clear these images are, I assume havoktoys is there at the show. If not, he's getting it for someone else. But these exact screenshots are from this account, so I just wanted to make that clear. And I'll leave a link down in the description if you want to look at the account and take a look at these images. So, the image we've been looking at for a while is Orange Piccolo, just head on, looking really good. Here's a back of what the image looks like. So, yeah, this figure is so tall that it does need a stand to stand up there, I guess, in case it, gets unbalanced. But, these figures balance usually pretty well, unless they're just designed in a way that doesn't allow that. But it has some nice details on the back. I really like how Orange Piccolo looks here. And, of course, unfortunately, this is a pretty big spoiler if you haven't seen Dragon Ball Superhero yet. I'm very sorry for your luck, but they are announcing and revealing products that are spoilers for the film at this point, unfortunately. Orange Piccolo is a complete Chad. Absolutely loved how they did Piccolo in that film. Normal Piccolo and the different forms for Piccolo. And we also have another image here just to show you, if you look towards, the chest, it looks like there's a cut in the articulation there. A slight cut where, in his purple uniform where the belt is right there. But this purple overlay goes over the articulation. I'm hoping it doesn't hinder articulation too much. I don't think it will. I mean, his arms are already pretty bulky, so who knows what that double joint's going to look like. But this thing looks great. It's detailed really well. This version of Piccolo varies in size throughout, the scenes he's in. He's pretty tall, like, normally, compared to some of these characters. Like, I want to say he's, like, maybe 12 feet tall. I could be wrong, compared to, like, Gohan. But there are times where he gets even bigger, so I'm wondering if they're doing just like a normal form where it's like the shortest Orange Piccolo can go, or if it's kind of like Great Ape Vegeta where like they're assuming it's like a really big version. I don't think it's going to matter either way. I think it's going to work for whatever, kind of scaling you want to do. This thing is just so cool. It's really going to depend on the price if I'm going to pick this up, because this thing could be extremely expensive, and it also could be a premium Bandai exclusive, which they like to charge even more over there. So I'm going to have to wait and see what the price is going to be. We've known about this for a while, but Pan is going to be included in the S.H. Figuarts line somehow. I believe a while ago they did that. They showed like just cutouts of some of the characters from the Red Ribbon Army, Dr. Hedo, and then there's a couple other characters. I just forget their names by now. I think Pan was included on there though, so I assume those characters are going to be made in the line. But they have Pan showed off right here, and Pan actually has some articulation. If you could see in the on the shoulders there, it looks like a socket, as well as even in the knees, maybe even in the shoes too. And it does look like a separation at the head where the hair is, so you can maybe pop off her hair and then replace some faces. So pretty small figure, but still includes some articulation, Hasbro take notes. And I'm wondering what's going to come here. There's no way they could sell this by its own. If they did, it would imagine if they charged like $40 for this. It would really depend. I'm pretty sure it's going to come with a different figure, whether that be Orange Piccolo, another version of Gohan we don't really know about yet, or another figure in this line. We just don't know yet. We don't have that information. But it is cool to see that Pan is coming. I'm hoping we get a like happy Gohan face with one of these characters, because the faces that Gohan comes with now, he's just looking pissed off all the time because he's just squaring up. So, I mean, having Pan next to her dad looks pissed off all the time. There are times where he's, like, smiling a really decent amount, so I'm hoping that they do include some type of smiling face for Gohan, to make those photos appropriate with him and Pan. Who knows? This is pure speculation from my point. We have a new Broly coming from Superhero. Broly is in it for a pretty short amount. In fact, so are Goku and Vegeta, they're really not in it that long. Of course, if you've seen the film, you know that. But I have not picked up Goku and Vegeta. I saw Goku in person at a Target recently. I don't really like how heavy the whole CGI paint on the faces looks for this particular, Gohan. As well, sorry, Goku. It looks good on Gohan. It doesn't really look that great on to Goku, to me. But Vegeta as well. I don't really, from what I've seen, doesn't look all that great with the paint face. I could be completely wrong. If I saw him in person, I would probably like backpedal. But regardless, with Broly here, it is cool that we're getting another Broly. If you like this particular look, then hey, there you go. You can pick up this Broly. It might be even a little bit cheaper than some of the previous Brolys at their regular MSRP. But I think I'm good with the two Brolys I have. Full power as well as the normal Saiyan armored Broly. So this is still pretty nice looking though if you need one. And we do have this just silhouette cut out. It doesn't tell us much. Next month, we're going to get a reveal of another character. If you pay attention towards the legs in this particular pose that they're making, those pants look really baggy. I'm guessing we're getting... It just looks like Gohan. And I'm guessing, at least in the pants, I'm guessing we're going to get Beast Gohan revealed next month. I would be surprised if they nail Beast Gohan somehow. His hair is huge and it sticks up all the way. I'm afraid it's going to be too top heavy to where you're really not going to be able to pose that figure around without a stand. The hair on that character, the particular form for Gohan, is insane. It's, you could equate it to the S.H. Figuarts Super Saiyan 3 Goku, because that's pretty big hair too, but that still balances on its own pretty well. Sure, you may have to like lean it forward a little bit sometimes, but it comes with a stand too. It's just... It's really not that hard to balance that particular figure. With Gohan, though, it's sticking all the way up and going outwards. So I have a feeling, I don't know what's going to happen, but I have a feeling it's going to be really difficult to pose the figure. I feel like the head is just going to be way too top-heavy and loose at some points. If they can nail it, I can't wait to see that, because that would be incredibly sick. But who knows? Maybe it's not even, Beast Gohan. It could be a completely different character. Who knows? But I think it's just a safe bet that we'll get Beast Gohan. And we finally have a revealed third form Frieza, looking really nice. Like a week and a half ago, they teased the silhouette image when they're showing off more images of second form Frieza. And now we have it in person here, third form Frieza. I think this looks really good. And I'm not getting really any of the Frieza Saga figures, but this thing looks really sick. Here's what it looks like with the rest of the previously released, mostly premium Bandai Frieza Saga figures with, fourth form Frieza right there being a regular re-release. I believe the Gohan figure has just been recently released, so there's that. All these look really cool. It's been so long since I've watched Dragon Ball, so I need to refamiliarize myself with this particular arc, but I like this arc. It's not my favorite out of all of them. My favorite is the Cell Saga, so I'm more inclined to get characters from that arc compared to this one, but this is still a good arc. And the fact that we're getting different Friezas is really sick, and who knows, maybe we'll get even more versions of Frieza in the future for people who've been really, really, really needing a couple other versions of Frieza. This is just really sick to see all these figures. I think Tamashii Nations has been killing it, not just with, Dragon Ball, with some of their other lines too. I am very hopeful for the future of Tamashii Nations. Some of their practices are still not particularly favorite for me, but hey, that's a lot of companies have that. The fact that these products, from what I understand, I don't get all of these, but people who do get a lot of them, they're very satisfied with them, and the fact that they're just really doing a good job, I'm very hopeful for the future of the company. They've been doing good, and I have a feeling they're just going to keep doing even better. What do you think about these reviews? What's your favorite out of all of these? What would you like to see next in the Dragon Ball line or even from S.H. Figuarts? Honestly, I'd like to know down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment down below what you think about the video. My sources are in the description below. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.